Tempt. Romance audiobooks. A safe place to explore your dreams.
Chapter 1. Quinn, 12 years old. I sigh out a frustrated huff as I plop down on the dock. No fishing today. My pole sits pointlessly at my side, and I prop my head in my hands as I look out at the dripping branches and wet mud. The big snow from last week has been melting, flooding the creek. Peeking through the wooden slats beneath me, I watch the rushing water that's just a few inches away from my face. Any higher, and I'd be sitting in it right now. Oh well, I've got about a dozen other things I can do out here. Tilting my face toward the shining sun, I close my eyes and take the pair of marbles out of my overalls pocket. They're smooth as I turn them in my palm. Round and round they go, occasionally clacking as they knock against each other. It's a soothing habit. The kids at school don't understand why I do it. Then again, they don't seem to understand me at all. Even when I try to fit in, wear the popular clothes, say the right things, they still make fun of me. So, I don't try anymore. Just as I open my eyes, I hear a shout. Frowning, I glance out at the woods on the other side of the creek. Left, right, behind me. Nothing. I'm alone, like always. People say these woods are haunted. No one else is brave enough to come here. Rumors in town tell tales of ghosts, mysterious flashes of light, and strange sounds. And yelling, like what I thought I heard. I'm about to write it off as a bird when I see movement in the water. I shoot up to my feet when I realize it's a person, a kid. Caught in the powerful current, he's coming straight for me. Oh shit! The cuss word slips from my mouth without thought. It's exactly what my mom says when she realizes she forgot to switch the wet laundry to the dryer before it got musty. When I see he's going to miss the dock by a few feet, I think fast and grab my fishing pole. Lying flat on my stomach, I extend it out to the water. Grab on! His hands grope wildly, and I think he's going to miss it. But just as he's about to rush past, his fingers close around the end. Don't let go, I say, holding tight to the plastic while scooting away from the edge. If I get pulled in with him, we're both toast. My parents have warned me many times about not getting in the creek when I'm alone, no matter how shallow it is. The only reason I'm allowed to come out here by myself is because I promised I wouldn't. That and the fact that they know they can't keep me away. But seriously, what would be the point of owning 20 acres of nature if you're never going to enjoy it? The boy is close enough to the dock to reach it, but he doesn't. I wonder if he's in shock. It's March in Wisconsin. The temperature of the water has to be 40 degrees or lower. There's a ladder in front of you, right there, on the side, I tell him, then nod encouragingly when his hand lands on the weathered wood. Yeah, climb up. I shed my jacket and my hat, ready to give it to the soaked kid. But as he rolls onto his back, panting and exhausted, I realize he's not a little boy. He's probably my age. And so freaking beautiful. It's like time stops as I look at him. His light brown hair is plastered to his forehead and cheeks, and his dark eyelashes glisten in the sunlight. His skin is perfection. Not a freckle or a blemish on his gorgeous face. Lips the color of my mom's prized pink roses are parted as he breathes. The thin button-up shirt is molded to his body, and although most preteen boys don't have much muscle definition, he does. He's wearing loose-fitting khaki pants, and I wonder if he was at church earlier. I doubt it, though. There's only one church in this small town, and there's no way I would have missed him. New people stick out like a sore thumb around here, especially if they look like movie stars. Maybe his family just moved to Ivesdale. His eyes flutter open, and I swallow hard. I've never seen such a color on a person before. They're lavender. It's gotta be contacts. I think of my own appearance, and self-consciousness makes me want to run away. But I can't. I can't allow this guy to get hypothermia. Take off your shirt, I blurt out, and heat bursts over my cheeks as I shake my pink jacket and hat in his direction. I mean, I won't look or anything. You need to get into something dry.
Thank you, peasant. He sits up. But that's not necessary.
Did he just call me a peasant? No, that couldn't have been right.
This water is... Leaning his head to the side, he closes his eyes before opening them again. About 10 meters wide, yes?
About?
I nod. Why? The portal needs to be 20 feet to the east, he mutters to himself. Strike it all.
Huh? Strike what? Is he speaking the same language as me? His voice has a bit of an accent, but I can't place it. It's not quite British. He just hits his T's a little hard and some of his vowels sound off. Suddenly, I get a prickly sensation on my arm. Then I feel a static shock on my wrist. Ow! I rub the tingling spot.
My apologies. I shouldn't use such foul language in front of a lady. I didn't think it would affect you here.
Affect me? What the heck is he talking about?
Yes, I shocked you.
It's the first thing he's said that makes sense. I'll say, finding you in my creek is the surprise of my life.
Well, I'm sorry for the inconveniences I've caused you.
Standing, he shakes his hair, spraying droplets all around him like a dog after a bath. Confused, I dry my face with the sleeve of my sweatshirt. It's no problem. Wringing out his shirt, he faces me.
You saved me, peasant. I owe you a boon.
My jaw pops open. He seriously did call me a peasant. Rude. The pretty melodic lilt of his voice isn't so cute when he's calling me names. Stop saying that.
What?
He seems clueless. Peasant.
Why? Are you royalty? Nobility?
No.
Then you're a peasant.
I've been called worse. Much worse. But being bullied by kids at school isn't the same as being insulted by the most perfect person I've ever seen. Stop! I stomp my foot. He sniffs. I won't take orders from a child. I sputter. I'm almost 13, and you're a kid too. Whatever, we need to get you to the house so you can warm up. How long were you in there? I point at the creek. The closest neighbor isn't for half a mile, and I'm pretty sure you didn't come from the Hunt's house.
What's a Hunt's house?
Exactly. If he doesn't know the Hunt family, then he definitely isn't from around here. Where did you come from?
The Night Realm.
Okay. Maybe he's worse off than I thought. Are hallucinations a symptom of freezing to death? Follow me. My mom's got hot chocolate.
Wait.
The command stops me mid-turn, and I glance back at him. The sun shines down on his head, creating a halo effect. Geez, could anyone be more gorgeous? It seriously isn't fair how some people get genes like that. What? He extends an arm.
Guide me to land.
That's when I realize he isn't looking directly at my face. In fact, he doesn't seem to be focusing on anything in particular. I wave a hand. His eyes don't follow. Just to be sure, I flip him the middle finger. No response. You can't see? I ask, my voice soft. His lips press together and he grits out,
Yes, I'm blind.
Oh. Suddenly his rudeness doesn't sting as much. What's your name?
Kirian.
I'm Quinn, not peasant, okay?
Okay. Since we're requesting titles, you can call me Your Majesty.
I bark out a laugh. Not happening. I pace over to him and stare at the hand waiting for me. I've never held hands with a boy, and the fact that I get to touch Kirian has me giddy inside. He gets to be my first hand-holding experience, even if it is just to help him get across the dock. The second my skin grazes his, I gasp, because he's warm. He's not shivering. His lips aren't blue. That shouldn't be possible. Once our fingers link, sliding into place like two perfectly matched pieces, my heart goes wild. Nothing has ever felt this right, and for a selfish second, I'm glad he's blind. He can't see how plain I am. For all he knows, I'm as pretty as Savannah Welch, the most popular girl in my 7th grade class. It gives me a boost of confidence. But as soon as our feet get to the dirt path, he lets go. Please direct me to the honeysuckle field and I'll be on my way. Still concerned for his health, I tilt my head. Huh? I didn't think anyone knew about the meadow but me. It's smack dab in the middle of the forest in a large clearing. I like going there during the summer when the flowers are in full bloom. That's why I'm here, Kirian replies. My mother likes honeysuckle wine. We don't have those flowers in the night realm. There are too many things wrong with his statement. First of all, I don't know what a night realm is. Is that like a Dungeons and Dragons thing? Because I'd totally be into that. Also, it's too early in the year. The field is dried up and dead right now. And this is private property. You can't just go stealing other people's flowers. Kirian frowns, and the surly expression only makes him more handsome. I would have gone there by myself, but the scent took me here. Leaning forward, he sniffs me. It's you. You smell good. Did I think my pulse was crazy before? Now it's so fast I'm afraid I might pass out. My knees go weak and my jacket and hat fall from my fingers. Thanks. My voice cracks. I clear my throat because apparently I have difficulty accepting a compliment. Are you sure you don't want to go warm up at my house? There's no need. Against my better judgment, I nod. Okay, if you really want to go to the field, I can take you. I smile when an idea comes to me. But I haven't cleared the trail from winter. There's a lot of sticks and stuff. You'll have to hold my hand again. Without hesitation, Kirian reaches for me. Onward, tour guide. The arrogant order makes me roll my eyes. It's Quinn, I correct. So, Kirian, the bridge is about 200 feet ahead. Your Majesty. Not calling you that, but it's my title. I realize you're an earthling, and this is America, which is a democracy. However, I'm still a prince in my world. The Night Realm. I deadpan, not sure if I want to strangle him or kiss him. That's right. You're pulling my leg. No, I'm not. He holds up our intertwined hands. I'm not touching your leg. Not literally, I grumble, amused. I mean, you're kidding, making things up. Check out my ears as proof. We stop and I face him. His shoulder-length hair covers the sides of his head, and my fingers itch to move the strands out of the way. Go ahead, he says, as if reading my mind. With my free hand, I reach up and lift his damp locks, and I see what looks like an elf ear. It's pointy. I rub my finger over the tip. A sudden laugh bubbles up from him, and I'm so startled by it I jump back, severing all physical contact. He shrugs. Tickles. He's still smiling, and I have no words for the beauty in front of me. The grin on his face reveals straight white teeth and a dimple in his right cheek. Even half drowned, he looks better than me on my best day. Life really isn't fair. Let's go. I can't look at him anymore. It's too much. I loop my arm through his and resume our walk. Quinn? Yeah? Tell me what you see. It's a request, not a demand. My already mushy heart softens even more. I can't imagine losing my sight, and a wave of sympathy makes my chest ache. This forest is old, so the trees are really tall. The new leaves are just starting to grow for spring. It's not all filled in yet, so I can see the sky when I look up. It's bright blue today. No clouds. As I'm describing our surroundings, I dig in my pocket and get my marbles. There's a wild strawberry patch on the other side of the creek. In a couple months, when they get ripe, they'll be scattered everywhere. What do you look like? I don't answer right away. Chewing the inside of my cheek, I think about embellishing a bit. I could tell him I have beautiful raven hair, sky blue eyes, and peachy skin with rosy cheeks. But I don't. I'm not very pretty, I admit with a sigh. My eyes are brown, the color of mud. My hair is long, but also just plain brown. And my face, I pause because this is the worst part. I have freckles. Not cute freckles. It's called hyperpigmentation. Basically, it's a bunch of little light brown speckles all over my cheeks, forehead, chin, nose, and a few on my neck. I've tried everything to treat it. Lotions, aloe, even prescription stuff. Nothing works. The kids at school make fun of me a lot. I don't have any friends. Jeez, all he asked for was a physical description, and I treated him like my own personal therapist.
Why don't you have friends? He asks. Are you contagious with some sort of disease?
I laugh. No, I've just always felt different, like I don't fit in. It doesn't help that my parents don't like technology. Almost everyone I know has a cell phone, but my parents think that stuff rots your brain. We don't have cable. Sometimes I sneak movies home from the library and watch them in my room after everyone's gone to sleep, I admit, hoping Kirian doesn't tell on me. We have one computer to share, and I'm only allowed to use it for studying. My mom offered to homeschool me, but I said no because if I do that, I'll be even more socially awkward and out of touch than I already am.
Do you have trouble speaking to people? You seem to be doing just fine.
I give him a playful nudge. I guess you're just easy to talk to. It's not like that with other kids my age. When someone walks by in the hallway and says, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm not sure if it's a rhetorical question or if they really want me to answer. If I'm having a bad day, should I be honest? I might end up boring them with problems they didn't want to know about in the first place.
You think very deeply.
Yeah, people just don't understand me. Not even my own family. I'd rather be out here in the woods than at the mall, and apparently that's not right.
What's the mall?
I give him a confused look. Maybe he's just as strange as I am. I might have met my match, and I'm absolutely thrilled. I think about what it would be like to show up to school tomorrow with the new boy in town as my friend. Mine. Everyone would be so jealous. You know, there's like a bunch of shops, I explain. Clothes, jewelry, makeup, that sort of stuff.
Oh, so it's a bazaar.
I hike a shoulder. Sure. Would it be okay if Kirian's stammering is adorable. It's the first hint of nervousness he's shown, and it makes me like him even more.
May I feel your face?
Oh, I feel like a jerk for not offering sooner. Mental note, research how to have a blind friend. Yeah, sure. Our hands separate and our footsteps slow. My lungs freeze up as I watch his hand find my shoulder. His fingers flit to my collarbone, then they move up. First, he touches my chin and my jaw. Next, my cheeks and nose. My eyebrows? I'm glad when he feels how long and thick my eyelashes are. They're my best asset. He finishes his exploration by tracing my lips. I think I could die happy right now. A smirk quirks up on Kirian's face.
You should probably breathe.
Stepping back, I gulp at the air. I don't know why I was holding my breath. That was silly.
It's because you're in awe of my magnificence.
I can't tell if he's being serious. No one can be that full of themselves. But he does have a point. I was literally so mesmerized by him, I'd forgotten I needed oxygen to live.
For the record, he starts, you have very nice features. Your face is symmetrical and your nose is close to perfection.
Blushing, I touch my nose, feeling the straight bridge and the rounded tip. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. It's true that, structurally, my face is great. I have full lips, a nicely shaped chin, and good cheekbones. It's my skin that's the problem.
What's that noise?
Kirian asks, turning his ear toward me. I glance down at my palm and stop clicking the glass bells together. My marbles?
No, it sounds like someone's ringing a bell.
Oh, my mom. Now that I'm paying attention, I hear the far-off tinkling.
I'm supposed to go home now. So soon? He almost sounds disappointed. Come to my house with me. I grip his elbow and tug on his arm. I can't. Frowning, I let go. That sucks. I like it here, though, he continues, his nose wrinkling in the cutest way as he sniffs the air. I think I'll be back. Tomorrow? He nods, but sudden panic strikes me. I don't know where he lives. What if he's homeschooled? I might never see him again, and my only chance at a friend would be gone. Sure, he's conceited and bossy, but he hasn't been mean. Promise? I ask, not doing a very good job of hiding my desperation. If you give me something of yours, something that's important to you, I have to come back. He states it like it's an unbendable rule, and I'm crazy enough to buy into it. Uncurling my fist, I look at the marbles. There's an identical blue swirl running through each one. I've had them for 2 years. I carry them at all times, and they calm me when I'm feeling stressed. I guess you could say they're pretty important to me. I take a deep breath before handing him one. These two are a pair. They're always together. I'd be devastated if I lost it. I'll return with it tomorrow. Meet me here. Okay. I start to turn away, but then I remember he can't see where he's going. How are you going to get home? He smiles. Magic. The bell is ringing louder now, and I can picture my mom getting all red in the face as she frantically waves it harder. She gets worried when I don't come back right away. Giving Kirian one last lingering look, I start jogging back to the dock. I'm almost there when I glance over my shoulder. I stumble, because he's not standing where I left him. Not on the trail, not in the trees, not in the creek. Kirian? Hopping on the balls of my feet, I roll my eyes when I say, Your Majesty? No answer. Just silence, except for the sound of the rushing water. He's just gone.
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.